One, you should have clarified ukuthi mina engatshela ubaba wakho noma ubaba wakho wezwa engena u-aunt ekhuluma.
New day, new drama in South Africa. According to new reports, Musa Mseleku attempts to set Mangwabe's new house on fire out of pride and jealousy. Subscribe to this channel so that you will not miss out on any information. In the world of South African polygamy, few stories are as intense as that of Musa Mseleku and his troubled relationship with his third wife, Mangwabe. Musa, a well-known figure through his reality TV show Athondo Nesthembu, which focuses on his polygamous family, has found himself at the heart of various controversies. One of the most shocking moments in his life revolves around an incident involving Mangwabe's newly built home, a situation fueled by his pride and jealousy. Polygamy is a deeply rooted practice in many African communities, and for Musa Mseleku, having 4 wives is part of his way of life. His family structure, where each wife has her own house, children, and role, requires delicate balancing. However, despite the public image of harmony, the dynamics within the household often face strain. Mangwabe, Musa's third wife, has been a focal point of attention for many, especially with her recent decision to build a new home. While polygamous families often experience various levels of competition and rivalry, Mangwabe's move was seen by many as a sign of independence. For Mangwabe, building a new house wasn't just about needing more space. It was a powerful assertion of her individuality. In the context of polygamy, the wives' positions can be defined by the control their husbands have over them. But Mangwabe's decision to create her own space was a way for her to stand out and take charge of her own future. However, this step did not go unnoticed by Musa. The new house, rather than being a source of pride for the family, triggered deep insecurities in him. Musa, who had always seen himself as the authoritative figure in his household, couldn't help but feel threatened by his wife's growing independence. In the polygamous family, this independent gesture was seen by Musa as a challenge to his control. Musa's pride is a central part of his identity. As the patriarch of the family, he's always seen himself as the provider and protector of his wives, and he takes pride in being the head of the household. However, Mangwabe's new house began to chip away at this sense of control, leading to feelings of jealousy and resentment. His reactions, which started as subtle signs of frustration, soon escalated. Sources close to the family suggest that Musa's behavior became more erratic as his jealousy grew. This jealousy, combined with his desire to assert his dominance, led to one of the most shocking incidents within the Mseleku family. The rumors about the fire incident are both disturbing and bizarre. According to various sources, Musa, overwhelmed by his feelings of jealousy and frustration, allegedly attempted to set Mangwabe's new home on fire. This extreme act, driven by a mix of anger and desperation, symbolized his desire to reclaim control over a situation he could no longer manage. While the specifics of the attempt are still unclear, what stands out is how far Musa was willing to go to disrupt Mangwabe's new chapter in life. Fortunately, the fire was prevented by quick action from Mangwabe's family and others, but the incident exposed the deepening rift in their relationship. Following the fire incident, the Mseleku family faced a severe crisis. The incident shocked both the public and Musa's other wives, who began to distance themselves from his actions. The once harmonious image of the Mseleku household began to unravel, and Mangwabe's trust in Musa was clearly shaken. The tragic turn of events made Mangwabe more outspoken about her desire for respect and autonomy in the family. She realized that her relationship with Musa, already complicated before the house was built, was now irreparably damaged. The incident also ignited wider debates about the emotional toll of polygamous marriages and the often toxic dynamics they can create. Musa's attempt to destroy Mangwabe's new house goes beyond personal issues. It shines a light on the larger dynamics of polygamous relationships and societal norms. In many cases, the act of a wife asserting her independence is perceived as a challenge to male authority. Musa's jealousy highlights the broader issue of gender dynamics within polygamy, where men often struggle to relinquish control and women fight for autonomy. For Mangwabe, the house was more than just a physical structure. It was a statement of her success and independence. However, for Musa, it symbolized a loss of control, something he could not easily accept. His response, although extreme, serves as a reminder of how difficult it can be for some men to come to terms with their wives finding their own footing in a polygamous arrangement. The fallout from the fire incident continues to affect Musa, Mangwabe, and the rest of the family. The incident has irrevocably altered their relationships, and it will take time for them to rebuild trust and find a sense of equilibrium. What the public sees on Athondo Nesthembu may not fully represent the emotional struggles happening behind the scenes. Musa's actions reflect how destructive unchecked pride and jealousy can be within a family. It is a stark reminder of the importance of mutual respect and understanding, especially when navigating the complexities of polygamy. While Musa's pride may have caused this rift, it is Mangwabe's resilience and strength that may ultimately help her move forward, continuing her journey on her own terms. In the end, this saga is not just about one man's jealousy or one wife's independence. It's a window into the challenges that arise in families where power, pride, and control constantly shift. It is a story of love, competition, and, ultimately, the harsh consequences of allowing pride and jealousy to dictate one's actions.